Welcome guys to the Heroic 25 Lichking encounter, which is a lot harder, and it's a lot harder for me to explain while doing it perfectly. We focus Lichking always, and I'll show you how to multi-dot, I'll show you where to go, where to put the portal, and in general how to behave as a warlock and what are the tidbits that you need to do. There's a problem now when you go inside Frostmourne and you come out, you might have top aggro on Shambling and it might kill you, but we're going to try to completely avoid that by losing a bit of DPS. So I'm going to life tap as low as I can. I use my wild magic because I want to have one in the end, and we're going to hope to God for a Devious Mind proc. Bloodlust came late, so that is pretty bad, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it. I keep going to Shadow Bolt because if I start multi-dotting now, it's going to be super bad. As you can see, I used hover macros for the dredge ghouls. I always wait for things to get damaged, because if you actually do it on top of everybody, you just corruption, you're going to grab the ads, and if you grab the ads, well, what's going to happen is you're going to die, because two ads hitting you, you're dead. Even ghouls, even these shitty ghouls. Reapplying corruption because that's the normal thing to do, and I'm going to multi-dot 3 ads, no more. It's fine. If we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, we don't get it. 3 seconds until corruption runs out. I have mini burst, shadow trap. That was a bad mini burst. I could have done it after I move. I can unstable and corruption the shambling because I know that nobody's going to lose DPS. See, ghouls are right here. I'm not going to DPS them right now. We have to wait for them to be chunked a bit, or we're going to grab all the aggro and they're going to almost try to kill us. So now we're going in an L location, so we're going to go forward. So that's the main thing in this guild. We're going to go forward. There's another Drudge Gull that I'm trying to get. I got it, but I lost on the Lichking. This is not easy to do actually when explaining. I'm sorry guys, but I'm doing my best. So Shadow Trap, we're going forward. Going to dot these up because they're there. I'm going to put on damage. We have to move to the edge. And now one, which is my the Curse of Doom. I'm going to dot now just to get procs, and there we go. We're going to DPS it as slowly as possible so we do not get aggro. We're going to try to get away from that guy. They're okay. They're doing it kind of weird, and now we're going to drain soul. 2 drain soul ticks. That's the maximum you can do. That's the first tip I have for you. Because basically, if you do more than that, the last tick will not hit. And in shitty DPS raids, you can actually do 2. In better DPS raids, you'll only be able to do 1, which is, well, it's kind of bad for our DPS right now. But as you can see, I'm not doing that bad while explaining. Okay, here's the point. Sphere's there, we go in, and this one's going to yell. We put Devious Minds, and I'm actually going to be super greedy and use my basic I'm going to use my wild magic here. I was scared about I was really scared about I got grabbed. I was really scared I was going to lose my perfect corruption there, but I'm going to lose it now. It's weird you actually do that sometimes. We are going directly on these because they're way more important than getting Lichking, honestly. And now we're going to put on Lichking. In time you'll know when to count, when to stop. The problem is if you don't stop, they're going to aggro you. And if they aggro you, you might die because they will. I'll grab one and you'll see a lot of damage. Defile, let's see. Okay, we're trying to kill only green. Focus hunt so it doesn't drop. Okay, we have to kill triangle now. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to reapply corruption. I don't know why I did that. Drain soul. The file is coming, and I don't really do not want to put it on all the portal warlocks. That is really bad etiquette. You should never do that. That's bad. Prod Pavlov is really easy. It's off tank, and we have mini burst, and we'll try to go at it again. Hope we do not get grabbed again, or actually hope we get grabbed. That's one of the best things that can happen. I'm going to try to dot everything. I cannot actually focus on what. Oh, leave triangle. Okay, we will leave triangle, and we'll try to keep corruption up like we said. And yes, and I'm going to drain soul. I'm actually not that great as a warlock, but you can see I'm trying to keep mini drain soul up to basically keep that. I'm going to soul shatter because it's super high right now. And some of Vax, hope they grab us warlocks, because this is what we're here for, guys. We're here to take pressure off the Vax, which are insanely fast. And now I'm going only one Valkyr. As you can see, I basically going to. That was a great defile by our mage. I think they said we should leave that one, but I guess they actually went for it, probably because they thought melees were enough. I'm trying to pay attention to the raid calls as well, which is kind of hard. But as a warlock, you don't have shit to do here. You have to do top DPS, and we're going to probably push it, probably. And in Fest, you need to use the Shadow Ward, which I don't have enough distributive attention to do right now. Come on, grab me. No, they didn't. And we're trying to kill the Vouts right now. And I'm going to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Which means I put Curse of Doom. I didn't get to use... unfortunately, I didn't get to use Unstable Affliction as well, but that's not that much of damage for the Lich King. And now we're going to try to carefully watch our threat right now. Because I don't have Soul Shatter, I had to use it on Lich King, and I'm going to do my mini burst, trying to do the most. I'm going to do this, dot those, and when I come back, I know it's super important to multi-dot the one that appears if you trust in the tanks. If you do not trust the tanks, you don't do that. Like, see, this one will appear, the next spirit. I'm not going to dot it right now. I'm going to dot it now, and we drain soul. It's fine to wait 0.5 seconds to drain soul. I'm going to reapply corruption because what the hell? Why the hell not? I don't know what happened. I got okay. I should be able to basically use and I'm going to do this and a 1, which means I put my, sorry, I'm really crazy right now. I put a Curse of Doom on the Lich King. This is the second time when I put Curse of Doom. Okay, I'm going to life tap for more because we're healing right now, and we're looking up at the spirits. Seed, drain life. I'm using Shadow Word to mitigate a bit. Never go in front of the guys leading you. Pro tip. Normally I would do this. I would tab, find one, and put my pet on it. But as you can see, the DPS is so high right now. Instead of trying to wipe the raid, I'm just trying to super focus, play it safe. Tanks will take a lot of damage now, so there's no point if they're getting insta-killed by priests and poomies. You can do top damage almost on them. But here we go. We're trying to down the raging now. The file is on somebody, which is pretty bad. And now I'm going to basically try to kill this raging spirit. Focus haunt. Focus unstable, just like I taught you. Lich King could use another corruption. I took my eye off the raging because we have to move, because last time I died on spirits. And we're going to basically drain soul this guy to death if we can, and then we're going to do this. He's going to come, and we're going to properly dodge that defile. Some Morlocks died, I guess. They were. We do not have. Did you see? I didn't get. My bad, guys. I didn't get the Curse of Doom him before I went in. I thought I had another second to do it, and because of the defile placement, that was really bad of me. I'm sorry, but at least I'm telling you what to do and how to do it, maybe, even if right now I don't have the distributive attention to do it. So it's important to put Curse of Doom on the boss. On the background, if you're asking why I'm fucking up, healer DC, tanks aren't getting enough cooldowns, everybody's going insane mode. This will be the second heroic Lichking that we do. So it's really taxing on me to talk and do my job at the same time. But your warlock job is super easy. It is to just super DPS the most you can. And all dots are up, mini burst is up. Super, we have a devious mind that is amazing. And now we have to move because of the spirits. Last time we didn't, and it's bad. I reapplied corruption with devious mind, and it's under 35%, which is super. Which means we do 12% more damage. And boots are up, that's why I'm not moving. And now I'm moving, and I have enough boots for defile, in case. Just in case. It's on a warrior. We're trying our best right now to push this. This is the easiest phase, I'm just saying. And my DPM is not that great. I don't know when we're going in. Harvest Soul CD is 8 seconds. That is amazingly good. And we do this. We're unstable. I didn't get to see this. This is the problem sometimes. But I got to do Curse of Doom on it. And now I'm going to tab. But look at that. That is the Wicked Spirit and damage in a pro raid. In a pro raid, you do not have to actually try to wipe the raid. Like a priest can go and disperse in the middle and just destroy everything. And since this is our second heroic Lich King kill, I personally don't really want to be responsible for all of this. In all other guilds I've played in, which were amazing guilds, except Khalil, you didn't even get to see Wicked Spirits. And I'm guessing down that Rage DPS learned this. Last time we had the Warlock do 400k on them. So do not stress with spirits inside. Okay, they're asking for pain suppressions and stuff, and I think this is it. So this is weirdly a one-shot Lich King, in which I don't get to showcase what you do when people fuck up. I don't know why I'm doing Shadow Bolt, because I'm retarded at this point. It's been a very long raid, and it was really hard for me to talk at the same time. For everybody, and we did it. This is amazing that we one-shot Lich King after weeks of progress, and I'm sorry I was bad at explaining this. I'll probably redo this guide, but what you have to do is always try to multi-dot maximum 4 adds. You can unstable and corruption the shambling in case you get more devious minds. The corruption is for the haste, of course. You have to soulstone the target or keep your soulstone and do as the raid leader said and soulstone the target he asks for. Inside you can cheese damage on I think they actually did it, maybe. Wicked Spirit 123k on Elinex, 10k, and I don't know if I did any damage on Wicked Spirit. I'm sorry. Wicked Spirits, I did 0 damage. I'm sorry guys, I was actually focusing. You can do it. I showed you how. You just Seed of Corruption, drain life to proc it. If you're lucky and nobody is targeting that spirit, it's almost just like the small ads at Valitra Dreamwalker. You always put on Curse of Doom when you go in, it's more damage, and you try to have at least 2 or 3 dots on all shamblings. When you come out, you have to be on your toes because you might get aggro. Your aggro on the dots might overtake the tank. So do not be in range when you go inside to the spirits. Do not be inside the range, because that's 110 threat instead of 130. In the end, you have to keep all your dots up. Always move for spirits. Use your portal, not like I did. Mine was for Valks, and I didn't put Curse of Doom up. I hope this showed you what you do as a warlock. You just have to do the maximum pressure you can on the most stats that you can. And another pro tip, this is the last one, I promise. You do not try to dot Valks when they're in the air. That was the thing to do like 2 or 3 months ago before the fixes. But we had a warrior doing more damage than he should have and getting aggro, or I don't know what he was doing. He took 1.5 million from the Valks alone. The Valks can one-shot you. If the Valks in the air have you in their sights because you over aggro them because you put out when they're up, they can kill you. They can take you 20% permanently, and then your shields are going to be absorbed by infest time and you're going to die. I'll maybe try to redo this when I can do it blindfold, but right now we had to focus because this was only our second kill. I hope the tips helped you out. I hope you do not defile mid. I hope you do not defile on Warlock portals. And I hope you enjoyed this guide for maybe for noobs. I'm not going to lie. Maybe it is for noobs. But I've seen enough Warlock mistakes to know. I'm going to Shadow Bolt for maximum Shadow Embrace. I don't have a count on it, but I know it's 3 now. I'm going to reapply Corruption. I'm going to let 1 tick go. Unstable. This is how you DPS in the end as well. 2 ticks. You never let Haunt wear off because that will kill the Shadow Embrace. And now we're going. 3 ticks. I can almost do this blindfolded honestly by this point. But look, I'm just going to do this, and by the end, well, you get the point. I was top DPS, but I didn't do enough things. I can be better at this, and I'm going to get better, and I hope you get better with me. If you have any questions, you can find me on this Warlock or my Alt Warlock. I hope you enjoyed.